different ecosystem. Another important chapter, different types of ecosystem. Here in lower classes, you studied about habitat. You studied about habitat. What is habitat? Habitat means place where living organisms live. This place is called habitat. It's called habitat. Here, ecosystem. What is ecosystem? Ecosystem means how can we define the ecosystem? Living things and non-living things. Living things living and non-living things. Collectively form an interactive system. An interactive system. It is called ecosystem. It is called actually ecosystem. Understanding? What is the difference between the habitat and ecosystem? Actually, these two are same. Habitat and ecosystem, these two are same. Habitat means it is a part of a big ecosystem. Understanding? Habitat means it is a part of a big ecosystem. When we are studying a small area, then it is called habitat. When we are studying a large area, then it is called ecosystem. Actually, in olden days, listen carefully here. In olden days, scientists called the different names for this. Some scientists called as habitat. Some scientists called as the ecological system. Some scientists as biome. Understanding? Like this, there are different names. For birds, ultimately in 1935, A.Z. Tansley, who? A.Z. AZ translate. Listen carefully here. Who? AZ translate. He proposed or he coined the term ecosystem. He coined the term ecosystem. Usually, he coined the term ecosystem by reducing the term ecological system. Ecological system. Are you understanding? Actually, in olden days, scientists called this as ecological system, biohabitat like this. But here, AZ translates proposed and coined the term ecosystem for the understanding. Observe carefully. From the term ecological system, from this term was coined. Actually, AZ translate believed that nature as a system, nature as a system, listen carefully here, in which living things, and their environment are surrounding listen carefully here, are interdependent. Are interdependent. Observe carefully. It's important on here. This type of system is ecosystem. Okay, this type of system is a ecosystem. Understanding? Say observe one solve. Next. Now, structure of ecosystem. structure of ecosystem. When we observe the ecosystem, we can find out two important things. They are, first one, biotic components. Next one, abiotic component. Abiotic component. Here, biotic component. These are also called as living organism. Living organism. Are you understanding? Abiotic components are non-living organism. These are listen, biotic component. First, let us discuss about the biotic component. What are biotic components or living organisms? In lower classes, we studied about difference between the living and non-living things or living and non-living organism. Living organisms have some specialized characteristic features. For example, growth, respiration process, nutrition process, reproduction, excretion, listen carefully here, excretion, next irritability, like these different types of characteristic features. Actually, based on these characters, we can classify the biotic components into the three categories. Okay, what are they? What are they? First one, is producer. Next, consumer. Next, decomposer. These are three important biotic components. Based on their food habitat, They are classified into like this. Here, producer. What are producers? What are producers? Producers means organism or biotic components which can prepare, their own food material, which can prepare their own food material. They are called usually producer. Give some examples for producers. Already you studied in lower classes. Best examples for producers are plants. Some photosynthetic bacteria. Photosynthetic bacteria. Next one, animal, that is euglena. These are producers. How can they produce food material? How can they produce? How can means they have a specialized pigment. They have a specialized pigment that is chlorophyll pigment. Due to presence of this chlorophyll pigment, they can prepare their own food material. Understanding? Chlorophyll pigment. Due to presence of this green color chlorophyll pigment, they can perform the photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis. Then they can prepare their own food material. Are you understanding? Observe carefully. This is important one here. Chlorophyll pigment. Actually, chlorophyll pigment contains an ion, that is iron. This is important one here. Due to presence of here magnesium. What? Magnesium. This is very important one here. Next, it is similar to hemoglobin. What? Hemoglobin. Hemoglobin. You know, it is a red color pigment. Which color? red color pigment. Are you understanding? Here, what is the reason for this red colorness? Actually, here iron is present. What? Iron. Another important pigment is there, that is hemocyanin. Hemocyanin. It is actually blue color pigment. What is the reason for this blue colorness? Usually here copper is present. Okay, observe one all important points. Next. Now, plants have different groups. Algae, fungi, observe carefully. Algae, fungi, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms. Gymnosperms, angiosperms. These are different groups of plants. Here, algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms. These are producers. But fungi are non-green plants. They are usually decomposer. They are usually decomposer. Understanding? Some are parasites, some are decomposers mainly. Remaining all producers. Understanding? These are here advanced plants are these. Angiosperms are advanced plants. These are advanced plants. Okay, these are biotic ones. Here some bacteria, some photosynthetic bacteria. Photosynthetic bacteria. They also contain chlorophyll. That is why they can perform the photosynthesis process. Okay, and they act as the producer. Act as the producer. Some bacteria. Understanding? Only some bacteria. Okay. Next, euglena. Here, blue-green algae. Blue-green algae are cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria. Next, observe euglena. Next, euglena. Actually, it is an animal. Actually, it is an animal. But it contains the chlorophyll and performs photosynthesis process. Performs photosynthesis. It can prepare its own food material. That is why it is also called as producer. Understanding? Observe one call. Next, Second one, consumer. Consumer means biotic component which cannot prepare their own food materials and which are dependent on listen carefully here, other organisms. For food material, they are called consumer. They are called actually consumer. Okay. Means they consume the food material. They cannot prepare. They consume the food material. But producers, they produce the food material. But here consumers, they consume the food material. Are you understanding? Observe carefully. Now, they are again different types. Primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer. Tertiary consumer. Are you understanding? These are three types of the consumer. What are primary consumers? Let us discuss about primary consumer. Primary consumer, first consumer means consumer which are dependent on consumers which are dependent on plants, are called primary consumer. Primary consumer. Here primary consumers are also called as herbivore. Primary consumers are also called as herbivore. What? Herbivore. Observe carefully. Okay, because they eat herbs or they eat plants. They eat plants. Are understanding? Okay. Examples are rabbit, rat, cow, buffalo, deer, giraffe, elephant. These are important, well-known herbivores. You know very well that. Okay. Here these are the important herbivores. Okay. Observe one thought. Next. Next, secondary consumer. Secondary consumer means consumer which are dependent on primary consumer. Are called secondary consumer. Secondary consumer. Understanding? Observe carefully. Here, secondary consumers, they get food material and energy from the primary consumer. Means primary consumer. secondary consumers, primary consumers and secondary consumers. Secondary consumers eat primary consumers. Like this, arrow mark. We have to arrange the or make the arrow mark from food to feeder. From food to feeder. Okay. Are you understanding? Next examples are for example, dog, next cat, next fox. These are the next snake. These are important secondary consumers. Understanding? Next, tertiary consumer. Tertiary consumers. What are tertiary consumers? Means consumer which are dependent on secondary consumer. Which are dependent on secondary consumer are called tertiary consumer. Are you understanding? Observe carefully. Next year, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer. Now, here this is food, this is feeder. This is food here, this is feeder. Here, primary consumer is feeder, food, secondary consumer is feeder. Examples are eagle, hawk, tiger, lion, okay, like this, different ones. For example, human being, tertiary consumer. Okay, observe once. In first condition, producers, primary consumer. Here, this is the food. This is feeder. Okay. Yes. Means in an ecosystem, producers, they can prepare their own food material. They are not dependent on any other one. Next, producers are eaten by primary consumers. Primary consumers are eaten by secondary consumers. Secondary consumers are eaten by tertiary consumers. Okay. Next, third one is third type of biotic component, decomposer. 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 Here, decomposition. We have to know another important one here. Decomposition means process of breakdown of dead and decaying matter, means complex dead and decaying matter into simple inorganic substances. Inorganic substances or process of breakdown of dead and decaying biotic matter or organic matter into the inorganic component is called decomposition. This type of decomposition process is carried out by some biotic components. They are called decomposer. They are called decomposer. Here, what are decomposed examples are? Some bacteria and fungi. Bacteria and fungi. They are dependent on the dead and decaying matter. Dead and decaying matter, and they convert the dead and decaying matter into the simple inorganic material, inorganic substances. This is important one here. These are also called as recyclers. Recycler, because they run the recycling process of different nutrients, different types of nutrients like carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur, phosphorus, like different types. Understanding? That is why they are also called as recyclers, and they are also called as scavengers. They are also called as scavengers because they remove the waste materials or unwanted materials from the earth's surface. Understanding? Means indirectly they clean the earth's surface. Understanding? Usually they are doing the, listen carefully here, they are doing, they are performing the some activities. They perform some activities for themselves, but indirectly they clean the earth's surface by decomposing the dead and decaying matter, waste materials or any other biotic or organic materials into inorganic substances. That is why they are also called as scavengers. They are also called as scavengers. These are three types of biotic components. Biotic